Hello and welcome to Daily News Capsule Analysis by Shiksha. First of all, I would like to extend warm wishes to all of you for the new year. So, as you can see, this is a new year. This also feels like a new entree to the edition what we have been doing, that is Daily News Capsule. So, this is just an edition. There is nothing new, but this will contain all the analysis that is needed for your examinations. So thank you for joining our Telegram. To those who have joined from the beginning, thank you. And we would like to extend warm wishes for the future joinees to our channel, and also we'd like to associate with them for long run so that we can help their studies. So let's begin with today's news analysis. So this is the content that we'll be preparing today for you. So this has, you can see, one important day. We'll talk about this. Then you have two IR topics. One is on Pakistan and one is on Austria. Then you have the International Year of Millets, which we have discussed earlier on also, but then formally we'll do so. Then you have the India Science Congress. So this is the topic for today's analysis. So let's begin with the first. Global Family Day. So what is this Global Family Day? So the concept was initiated by United Nations General Assembly in 1997 through because they got an inspiration from a book called One Day in Peace. This book was written by Jeremy Gilley. He is a British author, actor, director. So he made a movie based on his book, and it shows that how we can think of a day where every day is peaceful. So because of his efforts, the World Peace Day was also created by the UN. That has been assigned, the day has been assigned as September 21, and also one of another date is the Global Family Day, that is 1st of Jan every year since 2000. So what is this Global Family Day again? So the Global Family Day basically means that Earth is a global family. Earth, in the sense, all the human beings, all the people living are a family, regardless of creed, religion, or race. So this notion is carried on this day, that is Global Family Day, which is today, which is yesterday, sorry, on the 1st of Jan. Now, in the second news, we have the relationship with our neighbor, Pakistan, coming from IR, sourced from Hindu paper. Here you can see the Indian government has and the Pakistan government has been about freeing prisoners from their respective prisons, so to solve humanitarian matters, right? So this thing, freeing of prisoners, comes from this agreement. There is 2008 agreement made between India and Pakistan in Islamabad on 21st May 2008. So under this agreement, there are few clauses. So one of the clauses is to grant each other, basically India and Pakistan, list of prisoners in both the countries, from both the countries. So they will release a list, and that list will be released on January 1 and July 1 every year. Every year. So this is one of the clauses. The second clause is to grant all these people, all these prisoners, consular access. So what is consular access? Consular access basically means reporting any prisoner taken by both the countries or either country, and reporting to the respective consulate or high commission, we call it. Basically meaning it is to inform the government that we have caught some of your citizens, so kindly follow up. So that is the clause. Here in this news, there's nothing particular, but the main focus is on only on this agreement. So kindly read about this agreement, and it will help you in your prelims. So the next is India and Austria relationship, again from IR, source from Hindu again. So what is the relation here? The signing of Comprehensive Migration and Mobility Partnership Agreement, MMPA. MMPA. So India and European Union they have been talking a lot and discussing a lot on free trade movement, free trade agreements, and facilitating Indian diaspora in all the European countries. And one of the hindrance to Indian government was the failure to check illegal migrants from India moving to Europe for work. So this type of agreements have been dealing have been dealt with the France, United Kingdom, Germany, and Finland as well. But Austria has finally signed this one of the agreements. So what was the contention from the Austrian part? So Austrian part contention was that in the last year, over 15,000 illegal migrants from India entered Austria without proper documents. So this forced both the countries to come to this agreement, that is the Migration and Mobility Agreement. So here, one of the clauses or one of the features is to check illegal migrants, and because of this will facilitate deportation of the migrants. So faster deportation of illegal migrants from the respective country. Then the second feature is to basically regulate multiple entry visas for professionals and student exchange programs. So basically to regulate visas for whom? For professionals and students. So we know a lot of students from India go to Europe to study, so this will facilitate with Austria. So this is all about the migration mobility agreement between Austria. Now let's see where Austria is located. So you can see the red map. So this is Austria. The capital is Vienna, Austrian capital, Vienna, and official language they speak is German. So it is a landlocked country. You can see it's landlocked. There is no direct access to sea or ocean. So Austria is a landlocked country in Europe. So remember that, just added knowledge. The next news is center and states to join hands to promote millet consumption. Now, as you are aware, 2023 has been declared as International Year of Millets by UN. When was it declared? It was declared in the 57th session of UN General Assembly, uh, because of the request of Prime Minister Modi. So on this session, 2023 was declared as International Year of Millets. So on Sunday, that is on 1st, our Prime Minister has launched the International Year of Millets, and based on that, all the state governments and the central ministries are to celebrate this year with focusing something other related to millets. So here, for example, youth affairs, they're organizing planned activities, and then it will include all the nutritionists, fitness experts, talents like athletes, and all these people through Fit India map, and they will organize a lot of seminars, webinars on millet, and talking with the nutrition. They can use millet as one of the food base for the athletes as well. Then coming to the next ministry, that is Food Processing Industries Ministries, they're organizing fairs, exhibitions in Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, and Madhya Pradesh. Then the Food Safety Authority, FSSI, they are organizing Eat Right Melas in Punjab, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. Then state governments like Chhattisgarh, Mizoram, they're organizing food festivals, and they will also train farmers on millet cultivation through awareness campaigns, workshops, and seminars. So you can see a lot of these governments are planning to promote the growth of millets and consumption as well, because millets, it is actually very resistant to disasters as well. It grows in area where there is less water, so it requires less water. Then it is also easily broken down or digested, unlike rice. So millet, International Year of Millets, we know now why all these agencies of government are celebrating this year. To talk about millets briefly, millets are cereals. So what are cereals? Cereals are grasses with edible components. Like we can eat some of the parts of the grass. So these are called as cereals. Just to keep in our mind, all cereals are grasses. So including rice, wheat, these are grasses, but they fall under the cereal grass group. But not all grasses are cereal, so it cannot go this way. So not all grasses are cereal, so don't go out there and start assuming that every grass is edible. Now India also is the fifth in ranking in terms of millet production in the world. Fifth in the world. So it is an important crop to Indian society, Indian citizens. And if we promote this crop, if we help this crop to grow, I think a lot of food shortages, particularly in the drier areas of our country, will be solved. So this is all about the news today from Hindu, again from Hindu, source from Hindu. Hindu and PIB as well, you'll get this. Okay, so let's move on to the next. The next is the 108th Indian Science Congress. So the Science Congress, they organize this particular session in certain universities to celebrate, to promote scientific temperament among the youth. So this year it is being organized or hosted by Rashtrasan Tukadoji Maharaj Nagpur University. It is in Nagpur. Now where is Nagpur? It is in Maharashtra. Okay. So the theme, this news, we just have to know certain things like the theme. The theme is science and technology for sustainable development with women empowerment. So the focus is towards women empowerment. Now, what are the things that will be presented in this science congress? So all the sessions, they'll have a lot of sessions discussing new innovations, new thinking, new ideas regarding scientific discoveries and innovative technologies. So the sessions are divided into 14 sections. Okay, so 14 sections will be, there will be a lot of Nobel laureates, technocrats from the country, from various fields like veterinary to space. So there will be a lot of talks on this, and 14 sections will be segregated. So out of these 14 sections, this time they have included one women's science congress. So this is in pertaining to the theme, that is women empowerment. Along with women also, they'll have one tribal meet. So this is in accordance with sustainable development with everyone, including the tribals of our country. Then there is one more important one, that is children's science congress. So again, sustainable development, basically all these sections are based on the theme. Now the Indian Science Congress, whenever they host this type of congress, they have this program. This is called Vigyan Jyot program. So what is this Vigyan Jyot program? So every congress, before the congress begins, so they host an event which includes marches or morning walks through the city of through the host city by school children and college graduates or college students, to bring the temperament, to spread the word that we should carry forward in making our mindset towards science and technology, innovation, creativity. So they carry this. This is in accordance of Olympic flame. You might have seen the Olympic torch before any event of Olympic. The Olympic torch is circulated throughout the world, in every country, every participating countries, and this same thing, the same concept is used by Indian Science Congress through this program called Vigyan Jyot program. So if someone asks who organizes Vigyan Jyot program, you can say the Indian Science Congress. And what is it? You can say it is a movement dedicated to nurturing scientific temper in the society, particularly among the youths. So this flame in Vigyan Jyot program also stays alive, or it is not put off. It stays, it keeps lighting till the end of the congress. So this was all about today's daily news capsule. So this is just the beginning. We hope you like this analysis. We are focusing mostly on the quality of the content rather than the quantity. We don't want to give our aspirants, our fellow aspirants and students to be burdened with a lot of material, but in a brief, short manner, whatever is needed, we are covering through this analysis. You'll get the PDFs of all this analysis in the Telegram channel, whose link is given in the description box. You can join the Telegram channel to know what we are planning to do in future as well. So thank you for joining this session. We'll see you soon.